Welcome back to Your Hour. Joining us now is Hillary Zwetzig from MHA, Mental Health America, South Central Kansas. And you were going to talk about Mental Health Advocacy Day.
Yes. So, anybody who knows much about it's funny that I followed the election because we're all talking about civic duty and that kind of stuff, which I agree with you 100%. I think that everyone should vote in every election that they can vote in. I'm with you on the fact that it's really sad that when we say, ooh, 30% is a great turnout.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, exactly.
It is our and I find it so amusing that people all over in all walks of life will do a lot of complaining. If you don't go vote.
Yeah, shut up.
Yep. Exactly. You said it. You don't get a complaint. But this is kind of another one of those civic responsibilities or civic opportunities, I guess I should say. So the Capitol has a lot of advocacy days. I went down, we had a youth advocacy day last month, but on March 9th is Kansas Mental Health Advocacy Day. And the whole idea behind the Advocacy Day is that it's kind of designed to bring together advocates of mental health as well as consumers of mental health to promote mental and behavioral health awareness and to support initiatives in Kansas. So it gives everybody an opportunity where consumers, family members, people in behavioral health can go and advocate as well as become better informed. It's a way for all of us to be able to then inform the legislature on what is important to us and what should be important to them, to kind of educate them on the issues that we find of importance, particularly in Sedgwick County or whatever county you are coming from, what is important to you there and how you can make changes on a grassroots level. So we know, I've been to some of these days before, and we know that legislators listen to a group of us way more than they listen to one of us.
Sure. And it makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, when you think about it, it does make sense.
Absolutely. And if you have a lot of your constituents that are coming forward and saying, hey, this particular bill or this particular issue is of great importance to us, and why?
Yeah.
So we always say that when you get to talk to your legislators, you need to use a storytelling kind of approach. It's if you have a personal story, if you have a story from work experience, whatever it may be. But if you can do a narrative, that really sticks much more than just spewing facts. Because we know, like you and I, when we're having a conversation, if we have some sort of storytelling kind of thing going on with that, you're much more interested in what I have to say than if I just get up here and say, well, statistically speaking.
Yeah.
Exactly. So people can sign up, register to be part of the day if they want to go to Topeka at Kansas Mental Health Coalition on their website. It is Kansas Mental Health Coalition, and then when you go on there, you'll see the 2026 Mental Health Advocacy Day. And you can register to be a part of it, and it will give you a whole schedule of what's going to happen on that day, what you can expect from that day. If you go, there's informational and educational things that are going to be happening that kind of prep you for that day and also get you connected with whoever your particular legislators are, and then kind of how to speak to them and, what works most effectively. So there's workshops, discussions, opportunities to be part of a larger group to engage with all the people that might be there. So legislators, but also there'll be a lot of people in general when you go up there. Last time I went up, I got to talk to some of the people that were on the maintenance staff at the Capitol, which was pretty cool because then you're like sharing and spreading that knowledge to everyone, so to speak. So it's a full day of collaborating with other mental health advocates, other people who work in mental health, and then just supporters and that this is important to them. There's a lunch and there's a rally after the lunch. There's an ice cream social.
Got my attention.
Right? Lunch, ice cream.
Yeah.
Yay, those are good things. And let's see, what did I miss?
Is there any opportunity for mass transit if people don't have?
No.
Okay, I was going to say
No.
if people don't have their own cars.
Right, and that's the kind of thing that some places do offer that, and there are some, I know in other areas there are some places, businesses that will offer to take. And once in a while we do, like when we do the Youth Advocacy Day, we take, transport a lot of youth up to the Capitol.
Yeah.
But for this particular one, we are not, and I'm not aware of anyone else
Okay.
in this area that is.
Okay.
That's a very good question though. So, kind of ways to prep you, because it can be kind of scary. Like, ooh, I can't go talk to my legislator. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
That's what, you
Yeah,
know.
that's what they're here for.
Yep, they should be completely open to listening to you and understanding. And so, like we
'Cause
said,
they are.
yes,
th-
excellent point.
Sometimes
and when we're talking
they
about
don't
voting,
realize that.
right? When we're talking about voting, that is a very good point to remember. Always that they are our employees. They absolutely should listen to us. We have a right to tell them how we feel, what we want them to do, you know, how we want them to function up there in the state capitol, and then when you look on the federal level, same
Yeah.
kind of thing. So it's, you know, very important if you have those personal stories. So if there's something that, you know, maybe you have personal experience with mental health issues. Maybe you have a family member. A lot of times we're talking about legislation that can push bills through or laws through that can help with funding, that can help with, I mean, a big hot button topic right now obviously is the bathroom issue and transgender and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not here to tell you which side to land on, but if you feel strongly about something like that, that absolutely plays into mental health. So join us.
Yeah.
It's obviously free, but you do have to transport yourself, so that was a good point. But lunch is free. If you sign up and register, lunch is free. The ice cream social is free. You'll also have the chance to kind of reach out and meet a lot of different organizations, like, you know, MHA will be there. ComCare will be there. There'll be a lot of different organizations and people representing them. So it's a great chance to mingle with other individuals that are in the behavioral health sector.
And learn about all the other resources that are available.
And learn about all the other resources, because there will be tabling, if you've never been to one of these days, around the, I'm not sure what they call it in the Capitol.
Rotunda?
But Rotunda, thank you. There's always resource tables, and so I know like MHA will have a table there, and there'll be several other organizations that will. They give out information and give you a chance to kind of talk to people in the area of behavioral health. So we'd like to see all of you there.
Yeah, well, very good. Well, thanks for joining us today, Hillary. It's always a pleasure having you.
I always